RESPONSIBLY. I hope you're all well. Today we have a celebrity wine with us from France, southern France, rosé. I'm assuming it's from Provence. I'm not sure because there's no information online about this, and also the bottle just says wine from France. It's a bottle from Kylie Minogue. So the Australian singer has produced a couple of wine bottles recently. She released her first wine, I think, back in 2020, so a year ago. And one of many celebrities who produce wine. Let's see what we have here with us today. Let's see what Kylie Minogue's wine will offer us. Let's go. To begin with, I might say that I'm really liking the bottle. So the wine bottle has a very delicate design to it. It's very elegant. It has Kylie Minogue's signature on it. And also, let me just say that Kylie Minogue does not own a vineyard, unlike other celebrities like Francis Ford Coppola or Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt. She doesn't own a vineyard, but she uses her name. She uses herself actually as a brand to place her name on the label. So she has released a couple of wines, a Merlot, a Chardonnay, a sparkling wine, a Cava. She also has released, what else? I keep forgetting these. And we opened this bottle a while ago, a couple of minutes actually ago. For my Greek audience, I usually upload, I usually review an English video and then I do the same one in Greek as a translation, but I thought let's just mix it up a little bit. So we've opened this wine bottle. It wasn't the best, to be honest. It wasn't bad, but let's give it a second shot, a second chance, and let's review it once again. So we have a vintage of 2020. The grape is a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon and Carignan. Let me just give you some sounds and explain a little bit about the blend, because I'm sure you know Cabernet Sauvignon, the most planted wine variety worldwide. Screw on cap. I mean, I used to be very skeptical about this. I didn't think it was a fact actually that if you have screw on caps, you don't get good quality wine. But it's a thing now in Australia and New Zealand. So we're doing just fine with the screw on caps. So it's a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon, which this wine variety, and Carignan. I'm not so sure about this one. If you've heard it before, it's a Spanish grape. They use it as a blend usually in order to add a little bit of sweetness to the wine. Always talking about dry wine. So a blend of two varieties, vintage 2020. The producer behind Kylie Minogue is a French producer from southern France. His name is Van Beer and his family, so they own a vineyard. Kylie Minogue has also collaborated with the Benchmark drinks, which promote wine and alcohol in general. And let's see what this wine has to offer us. It's 12.5 alcoholic volume, your typical rosé. The color in this, now this is a little bit darker than our usual pale rosé. It still is under the category of a pale rosé, which is my preference for the rosé wine, but it's like a little bit darker than our usual. You can go and compare with the previous videos. I think we reviewed 2 rosé wine in the channel, so you can compare with this. And it has a salmon peach color to it. It seems light, to be honest. And let's just give it a whirl and see what the nose has to offer. rosé wine does not need time, so you just open this and you can consume it straight away. It doesn't need so much time to breathe and adapt because there's not really any aging potential in this wine. So I tried it out before. I wasn't crazy, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to change. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't something exceptional. Let's see. Okay, so same experience here. We have summer fruit, which is what we're looking for in a rosé wine. The nose doesn't really offer much, it's pretty tight, but we can definitely detect summer fruit like strawberries and berries. And no spices, no minerals, maybe a little bit of blossom, a little bit of flowers. Let's see on the palate. So it has a good texture to it, full body, which is weird for a rosé. So it has a heavy full body. The thing about this wine is that although it's good quality and it's flavorful, nice texture to it, the problem with this wine is that it's very, very acidic. So the acidity is just off the roof, man. I mean, it covers everything up, and it's not what you want in a wine because you're looking for balance in a wine. So I can definitely detect a little bit of summer fruit, as we also mentioned in the nose. However, the acidity and the bitterness just covers everything up. So I'm getting a lot of lemon here, which is not the best. So we're always looking for balance in a wine, and this wine hasn't got balance. So that's the problem here. However, I like it. It's enjoyable. It's not a bad wine by any means. You can enjoy it with seafood, with salads, especially with salad. Since it's very acidic, it will go quite well. And also in seafood you use lemon, so you know we're looking for similar tastes here in food and wine pairing. So acidic wine, acidic food. So this would go well, and I think it would be, well, maybe it would develop a little bit better with food, with acidic food. However, on its own, as it's supposed to be consumed, mentioned by the producer, I don't see this. Okay, so I don't see this wine being enjoyed on its own because the bitterness is just, well, it's crazy. So it's a little bit off with the balance. However, you know, I believe that if they had achieved balance in the wine, we could be talking about a very good quality, competitive wine. But, you know, since the balance is off, we completely, the game is completely changed here. Having said that, Kylie Minogue with new entry in the wine world, our celebrity wine second episode. We previously reviewed Miraval from Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Again, a rosé wine, and you know, celebrities tend to develop and to produce wine, sparkling wine, either sparkling wine or rosé wine. I think because it's a little bit more elegant. And I'm not sure what else I can give you here. Let's rate this wine. Give it 81 points, just above 80. It's just above average. Some reviews are completely disappointed with this wine. Some others say that it's very good. So you know you're always lost between the reviews. But to be honest, for me, it's a good wine, and that's it. It doesn't deserve the money that I spent for this, because I'm not sure how much you can find this abroad, but in my country it was €25, which is pretty much the same price as other great quality rosé which score approximately around or above 90 points. So huge difference here. It's not a value for money wine, but don't get me wrong, because I might be a little bit hard on this wine. It's okay, it's enjoyable, you can drink it, and you'll do just fine. So that's it for today's wine review. I hope you enjoyed. These series are very interesting because when you open a wine bottle that's been created by a celebrity, you have no idea what you're getting. I mean, you might be getting a very good, exceptional wine, you might be getting a terrible wine, you might be getting a mediocre wine. You never know, so it's pretty exciting, at least for me. And I'm definitely gonna review more wine. I have ordered some other wines from celebrities, like from Cameron Diaz, from Snoop Dogg. It'll be just an interesting topic to cover. Next episode, I will prioritize the English audience and begin with an English video and then move on to the Greek translation. Next wine episode will be a review of a wine variety, so we're back to our varieties, and I think we're gonna review possibly a white wine. I'm thinking of Pinot Grigio from Italy. So basics here, right guys, very basic stuff, and I guess I'll see you soon. I hope you're well, drink responsibly, have as much fun as possible. I know that times are not like the optimum now due to the current situation, but be patient, and I wish you health, and I hope you're all doing fine. Please drink responsibly. I keep on fixating on this because I consider it to be very, very important, because you can be lost in alcohol, and alcohol needs balance, as everything in life. We talked a lot about balance for this wine, but alcohol needs balance in order to be enjoyed. So that's that, and cheers once again. I'll see you guys soon.